And Steph Curry's mansion that looks like it belongs in a sci-fi movie. We're going from $1 to $40 million mega mansions. Tay West, who went from living the NBA dream to living in a cardboard box. The guy made over $16 million during his career, but the pressure of fame and everything that came with it took a toll on his mental health. He was living large one minute, and the next, he lost everything. He had no house or money and was wandering around gas stations with a cardboard sign, his only possession left.
I don't give a...
Next up, we've got Matt Bonner. This dude probably dropped around $10K on a tiny home just to save some cash. The first place he checked out, it was so big, he couldn't even get through the door. So he teamed up with some folks to design a tiny house that actually fit him.
Wow. Awesome.
The final version had a second floor for his kid and even some wheels so he could pick up and move anytime. Now that's what I call a home that works for you. Plus, it's got some eco-friendly features like solar panels and a rainwater collection system. But James Harden's $80,000 rental home? Yeah, that got him sued. No one saw that coming as the big headline of the offseason. Harden was just out here trying to have a good time and party. He rented this killer place for the week. A pool with a waterfall, a pickleball court, a movie theater with starry ceilings, liquor coolers, and a rooftop deck. However, the rental agreement said only a few people were allowed, something James didn't seem too worried about. Each night turned into a Project X-style bag, with damage piling up, so the landlord decided to sue him for 4 times the rent. And honestly, he kinda deserved it. Then there's Lonzo Ball, who leveled up to a $1.6 million Ritz-Carlton condo in LA. The 50-floor pad had a wine cellar, a space for his dog to train, and a view of the Lakers arena. And the building? It's got everything. A private gym, rooftop pool, and even some high-profile neighbors like Floyd Mayweather. Lonzo's definitely living the good life in this millionaire's paradise. But while some players were going high-rise, Reggie Bullock was going full Bond villain. He got tired of visiting tropical islands, so he bought one. Bullock Island, as he calls it, is a heart-shaped slice of paradise, complete with a private court, boat rides, and a man cave in the works filled with jerseys, arcade games, and whatever else screams I'm him. And it only set him back $2 million. Honestly, it might just be the biggest flex in the league. But even owning your own island doesn't compare to what LaMelo Ball's $2.6 million penthouse packs. His place has windows with a view of the arena he plays in, a huge kitchen, a pool table that doubles as a dining table, and a garage full of his custom cars. He even added a full-sized basketball court inside his home, and a custom-designed glass wall separating his living room from the court. Talk about living the dream. But the coolest fact is that he had an indoor go-kart track on his rooftop. Yep, you heard that right. LaMelo literally drives go-karts around his penthouse. If that's not a flex, I don't know what is. But not all NBA players have it easy. Udonis Haslem's $3.2 million mansion got him into a scary situation when a group of criminals broke in after his mansion was featured on a show. Full of luxury cars, rare sneakers, and even a Shark Tank bar went viral. And unfortunately, that made Haslem a target. Thankfully, the alarm went off and nothing was stolen. The Shark Tank bar is actually part of a secret man cave hidden behind a bookshelf. The entire house is also packed with artwork from some of the most famous artists in the world. It's like living in a luxury museum. But the next guy spent $8.8 million on a 35,000 square foot mansion with everything you can imagine. Multiple kitchens, a movie theater, a basketball court, pools, inside and out, and even a custom snake room. Because why not? That man is Dwight Howard. And just when you thought it couldn't get any crazier, he kept upgrading, adding even more luxury to his already insane estate. But Deron Williams? He dropped $15.8 million on a penthouse in Tribeca that once belonged to Diddy. And the moment he moved in, he went full renovation mode. Glass bridges, lily ponds, and an entire section just for entertaining. It's listed at $33.5 million, but Deron says he's just testing the market. Bro's basically playing Monopoly with real buildings. And the best part? His rooftop deck has a built-in hot tub with views of the Empire State Building. Basically, the most epic place to relax after a long day. While Deron went vertical, Chris Bosh went horizontal with one goal: ocean views. His California mansion sits high up in the Highlands, offering 10,000 square feet of pure peace. Infinity pool? Check. Private gym? Check. Sports bar? Home theater? Probably even has a popcorn butler. One whole floor's got a 180-degree view of the Pacific Ocean, so when the sun sets, it's the perfect spot for a sunset dinner. Guess how much he paid for all this? $14.5 million. However, Ben Simmons didn't just want some cool views. He wanted a home that would be the envy of his teammates. His $17.5 million estate in Hidden Hills is straight up celebrity central. Kanye, Drake, the Kardashians, they're all neighbors. The home's got 7 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms, and enough space for him to disappear from social media for weeks. And just to make sure he's living the life of a true celebrity, his home comes with an underground garage that can fit over 20 cars. Meanwhile, D. Wade was hunting for the one. He toured over 50 properties before locking in on this $17.9 million Mediterranean dream on Lagos Island. We're talking ocean views, 8-bedroom, 9 baths, a wet bar, and even an air-conditioned doghouse. Yes, his dog has an AC. But here's the most insane part. D. Wade has a secret private rooftop lounge that overlooks the entire island. Perfect for throwing the most epic parties away from the paparazzi. And then there's Michael Jordan's old mansion, which takes things way past the $20 million mark. This 56,000 square foot estate in Chicago was valued at $29 million. And it's extra, like Jordan level extra. We're talking Jordan branded gates, a regulation sized basketball court, a cigar room, and even climate controlled garages. Yet it took MJ 12 years to sell it, and he had to let it go for a third of the price. Why? Because it's too personalized. Unless you're MJ himself, it just doesn't hit the same. Now, if aliens ever visit Earth and ask, who's running the NBA? We should show them Steph Curry's house. His $31 million mansion in Atherton looks like it came straight out of a sci-fi film. It's 3 stories of sleek architecture, a separate guest house, a pool, and security so tight that even Google Maps blurs it out. Oh, and don't forget the secret underground wine cellar, only accessible by a hidden elevator. In case you forgot, he signed 2 $200 million plus deals. So this house is just Steph being humble. But if you thought Steph's was wild, Anthony Davis said, I'll take one just like it, but fancier. He set a record in Bel Air Crest, grabbing the most expensive house in the neighborhood for, wait for it, $31 million. It spans over 3.5 acres, has 8 bedrooms and 9 baths, and is surrounded by celebs like Gordon Ramsay, Kathy Griffin, and the Kardashians. His backyard features a massive infinity pool that overlooks a private golf course, the perfect spot to kick back and relax on the weekend. And finally, we have King James.
No, ain't no party like a Diddy party.
Yeah, that's what's up.
$36.8 million for a 13,000 square foot home in Beverly Hills, with views of the ocean, the hills, and probably your dreams. It's got 4 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, and 2 guest houses, just in case friends or family need a place to crash. This place even showed up in a movie scene where Diddy threw one of his legendary parties. But rumors say James might tear it all down and build something even bigger. Because when you're LeBron, a mansion can never be big enough. But if you think these homes are expensive, wait till you see the most stupidly expensive things that NBA players own, like 2 big and aggressive Savannah cats. Click on that video now. Click it before it's gone forever.